Guys, I finally got the CPU!
Now what do I plug it into?
My girl bought a CPU, but has no clue she needs a mu30ard. Alright, guess I gotta explain what a motherboard even does. This motherboard is a huge printed circuit board, which has thousands of metal wires inside, which is soldered with various electronic components, such as microchip sockets, ports, slots, plugs, and connectors. The most crucial part is the motherboard. The chipset in the lower right corner is located below the heat dissipation module. It is directly connected to the CPU's information processing system. Here, let's briefly talk about the communication relationship between CPU. The CPU directly communicates with RAM, displays, discrete graphics cards, and solid-state drives. The motherboard chipset is responsible for network transmission, SATA interface, USB devices, audio devices, and so on, and other peripheral components. Above the motherboard, near the CPU, is the voltage regulation module, abbreviated as VRM. These components reduce the voltage from the power supply to 1.32 volts. For the CPU, all the power of the power supply passes through this module. Its utilization rate is as high as 80 to 90%. Therefore, a radiator is installed above to dissipate heat. When the CPU is running at high speed, consumes power equivalent to 16 LED bulbs, generating a large amount of heat. This heat will be taken away by the radiator on the CPU. This special water-cooled radiator, it uses a water pump to pass coolant through pipes into the radiator channel, using the coolant flowing through to transfer the heat to the radiator. And then the fan disperses the heat into the air. The cooled liquid returns through the return pipe and returns to the water pump. This cycle continues. The water pump is a special brushless DC motor, controlled by a circuit board and a control chip. Consists of stator partitions, permanent magnets, rotors, and impellers. There is no mechanical connection between rotor and stator, which can effectively prevent coolant leakage. Alright, that concludes the explanation. I hope it helps you.